least favorite guest on the chat show? You got to be honest. You got to be honest. You got to be honest.
Well, I can because I gave this up, and this is someone from a long time ago, but it was when I was first starting the show, and we had, this amazing singer, actress, Eartha Kitt was on the show, and a lot of people know her from the 1960s Batman. She played Catwoman a little bit, but she was on the show, and she was very tough to talk to, and I was brand new, and so I put most of it on myself. But I'd say things like, "Oh, you dated James Dean, back in 1954," and she'd say, "Well, so what? Why are you asking me?" And
also, that's not even a question; it's just a statement.
Yeah, it's true. I guess that's on. As I said, I was brand new, Ed. Now I think this is my least favorite. We have a new winner.
Okay, so
I did put it more on me, but I will tell you this: there was a type. I'm not going to name a name because that feels like I'm being a dick. But there was a type of person, which is someone who had not. There's a kind of person who has not had a lot of life experience. They made it. They're young. They're 19. They're 20. They're an actor, and they seem entitled, and they'd come out. And they wouldn't have any real life experience. Like, I can talk to you and you can talk to me about being young and not having money and taking the tube around and trying to make it work. And you're connected to reality. And sometimes you're talking to these people that were literally like raised in a hydroponic environment to be on television or, and on a WB show, and they just had nothing to say. And we're narrowing it down. We're getting there. Okay. Keep going. So they come out with their eye patch. And now we know. But no, and you'd say, so tell me, when you were young? Well, when I was, I remembered when I turned 16 and my agency got me a Porsche, and I said I wanted silver, and they brought blue. Who drives a blue Porsche? And you'd feel hate just come out of the crowd.
So who would be? Because you would have regular guests. Who'd be the one that you knew the booking was coming in, and be like, I love those guys.
Well, oh my God. There's so many, but
the one that you were like super, super pumped for every time they came.
Norm Macdonald was meaningful to me because that and Will Ferrell, people that would bring something to the table. Will Ferrell came out once and he had prepared it, but he came out and he had a bird on his shoulder. And you know how Will can just commit to something with those eyes. And right up front, he said, "No questions about the bird." And so I commit to it's this giant white cockatoo. And we'd be talking for a little bit, and I'd be like, yeah, and the bird would start to move around on his shoulder and be easy, and I'd go, "Is there a problem there?" And he'd be like, "We're not talking about the bird." It was just fantastic. Great, but so I loved it when someone would bring something that would turn the whole thing upside down on its head, Have I answered enough of your questions? Hey, I have a new album coming out. I'm really excited about.
I'm sorry.
It's called Autumn Variations.